Sup? Though. I'm sorry.
I was like, wow, this is like the dude who is dating my ex-girlfriend. Like, part of me was like, yeah, like let's like expose this and like make him look bad. We decided to, or I decided to like make it into a video. Like, I just hate talking about it and like bringing it up.
I was gonna say I'm sorry. I'm hella late. Here we go.
I'm filming like random things, yeah, and we're going on vacation, so I'm gonna film that, and then just like fight content, reacting to the fights and stuff like that. Yeah.
What's going on with that? So you won. How real was like all the beef and stuff?
You're a pussy. I'm saying it to your face now. You're a pussy. Cool.
100% real.
That's so crazy because I thought like wrestling, like you know how like they all fight and they all whatever you guys make about each other, but it seemed very actually real. But some of the press conference stuff seemed a little like staged.
It was like showboaty, yeah. Hey, boo if Deji's a. But the drama was very real. Like Deji was like saying stuff about Erica and like my parents and like he was just taking it like really deep.
I know when you were with Alyssa, you weren't satisfying her, bro. And I know Bex is.
It was very real. Like I wanted to kill him. I hope like he learned a lesson on talking shit.
Well, all right. What's your day now? Like, what do you do now?
I'd probably just like chill now. Maybe go get food.
We're gonna make summer in the backyard.
We should go to Walmart and get tents.
That sounds fun.
But
Wait, I want to go to Walmart with your car.
let's go. Hey, you guys all want to go to Walmart?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I've never done.
Of
I've
course
never
they said
taken a
yeah.
break, so like I don't know what to do. So we go to Walmart.
Let's fucking go to Walmart.
Let's go.
It's summer, September. Do whatever you want to do.
Please let it be like a regular.
Shane, do you edit all your videos?
Yeah, me and Andrew kind of split it up.
The one with Jeffrey was crazy.
I love that.
Please let it be like a nice.
Yeah, we're getting tents and a trampoline.
Please, I don't want them to turn up. Not at Walmart, please. You already clocking up because you going to Walmart.
This is gonna be I feel so young and cool.
They deep as shit. I mean, I got a squad, but they deep as hell going in that bit. That's they like 30 deep. I'm sizing it. I'm over exaggerating, but they deep. Nah, they deep as hell going in some Walmart. Like, I lie to you not. If I seen the squad that deep going in Walmart, and I was a Walmart employee, keeping my mother clocking distance.
Squad. I think we just got out of school and we're going shopping for snacks.
I look like you're a fucking high school teacher.
Sleeping bags, stuff to make a fire, volleyball court stuff, and a trampoline.
And a soccer
And
net.
snacks. And a volleyball ball and a soccer ball.
I question. Not really a question, a comment, I guess. Jake and Erica, I mean they seem like a real couple. You know, we see them on camera, right? And we see them holding hands and lovey-dovey and all that. But is it real though? Like, are they just doing it because Shane is, you know, doing this, the series and all that? But I don't really know if it's like 100% real. Part of me believes that they're just doing that just just to make it look good on camera. I don't know. I don't really know what to believe at the moment. But nevertheless, they do look like a great couple. I just don't know if it's like 100% real. I don't. I want to say it. I want to say it. I want it to be real, but I just don't know.
Sorry, there's new Oreo flavors. Okay, I'll do it later. Did you eat Oreos? I don't know. Are they actually gonna buy a trampoline? Alright, fine, I'll get a thigh toner.
This looks legit, yeah.
Wait, isn't that your thing? Alright, just my face.
Oh wait, no, ye.
That one right there, the sleeps 8. The one in your.
Sweating a little bit.
Yeah. So you guys are actually gonna camp. Alright, what's happening?
So we're gonna build a tent in our backyard and have like a slumber party
So much work.
with like a fire, and, like marshmallows.
Alright, I'm in.
You are.
Biggest like story part in the building. Start that after sleep.
Do you think the battery's dead? Or no, I know the battery's not dead. That's the weird part.
And the battery is there.
There's something up with it.
We
But it doesn't.
we could just jump it. We can come jump it. Hopefully a fan comes up and asks for a picture of it. Yo, you got jumper cables?
Pretend.
Oh, wait.
Do you have jumper cables?
No, we don't.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay, no selfie.
Yeah, no selfie then.
I bet you.
Walmart,
What if I
Oh yeah, we can just buy it at Walmart.
Wait.
That would be awesome. Good. Alright, thank you, sir.
At Walmart?
I mean, he seemed like a cool guy, I guess.
He's so nice. He really genuinely cares about people.
I think so too, right? We were talking about, YouTube and how his ads are not good.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think he is Logan, associate him with Logan.
With Logan?
Oh yeah, Logan Paul.
Thanks.
So, it's interesting. I don't know.
Where did the dad go? I don't even think
Why?
he's on camera.
Third floor. There's a floor above where Jake's room is, where we haven't
Oh,
been.
His dad was there, but he didn't.
He was there for like a split second. I don't even know if they got him on camera.
Like, listen, he's done a lot of crazy shit. Obviously, I'm not negating that. So far, like,
Yeah.
I don't feel weird. I don't feel unsafe.
And just like he wasn't crazy with you in the car when you guys like drove off on that crazy ATV.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like fun, but it
No,
was like safe.
he was safe.
So, I don't know. And they have a dog they take care of, and that's a sweet dog.
And I like her.
I like her a lot.
Like, she's cool.
She's super nice. And just like, he cares for her, and like the way he interacts, it's really sweet. So, yeah, I mean,
Like, I was even watching them when they kind of went off alone in Walmart and they didn't know there was anybody around. He was still, like, holding her hand and, like, touching her face and, like, I don't know. It just didn't feel like fake.
yeah, when she was like, I'm so hungry. Oh my God, I'm sorry. He's like, I told the guy I'll have food when I get home. Like, he's like, calm, just caring, like a boyfriend should be. And like, she wanted to make summer like happen tonight, so that's why they're getting all this stuff. Like,
They were going to do this not even for the video.
yeah, just in general. So it's kind of sweet.
okay, all right.
I think it's both very sweet.
I've definitely been around YouTubers who it's not like this.
No,
It's
not at
very
all.
uncomfortable the whole time and you're always on edge.
And I don't get that at all. I'm super comfortable.
Yeah.
Like they're so welcoming and warm and whatever.
But they definitely are way too active.
It's way too much.
And I need
Also,
my
I'm
couch.
just too. But
She goes to school. She's like, my dad helped Jake Foster his and people are like, you're a fucking liar.
That's a conversation starter.
Fans over there. Every family likes their confidence.
Yeah, I'm a mechanic now.
YouTube's,
YouTube's not me. Well,
Listen, worst
yeah, how do you?
scenario,
I don't even
there's
know
an
how to
Olive
turn
Garden.
this on.
there is. Yo, I'm so down to go to Olive Garden. Already?
How do I put on the brake?
Yeah.
Okay, foot's on the brake.
Alright.
Ready?
Alright,
See,
go.
Jesus.
You did this, Katie. You did this. So we're not going to all of that now.
Guys, we made it.
Y'all can't handle this. Y'all don't know what's about to happen. It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. 5 mil on YouTube in 6 months. Never done before. Past all the competition, man. PewDiePie is next. Man, I'm popping all these checks. Got the brand new Rolex. And it met the Lambo too. And I'm coming with. Used to call you mama, now I call you wifey. There's no death row, but I'm doing it for life. Diamond ring, say my name to my last one. Quavo, you should take your mask off, you should take your pants off. Something just feels right when we're together. I think I wanna stay here with you forever.
Six figures. Wait, 6 figures.
Six figures, I was only from.
Come on! You can do it! 6 figures!
Six figures, I was only from. 6 figures, I was only from. I don't even open my own door. I was iced out when I was 4.
I like the beat. That's it. That's it.
Do you need to get a thumbnail for the house or something? This guy. Yeah, I tried to look like a future.
People say he abused me and like all this shit. And all it was all he said. She said.
So we were just talking and stuff, and then assault came up.
Yeah.
So basically, the girl, your assistant,
Yeah.
Megan, yeah.
so she said she was at a club, Faze Banks assaulted her,
Yeah.
choked her or something, and then it turned into this whole thing because people thought you like planned it and it was fake. It
Right.
was just like
Taking
fake
it out
assault. Right?
Vegas. Yeah.
So I know what I think happened.
What you did this time around is so
Was that? Well, why did Jake look a little nervous? Why he look a little nervous? Oh, Jake, you want to say something? Jake, that was so. Why? I'm not even gonna say what. That was weird. That'll be my first and last time ever saying your name like that. That was really weird. Come on, Jake. You want to say something? You want to say something? Because right now is a perfect time for you to say something. Jake.
I'm beginning to believe that this isn't true.
What happened? So, in my experience with that, Megan was at the club that night. Like, that was totally true. And when she left, she sent me these 3 voice memos, like, freaking the fuck out. And I still have these voice memos, like, to this day. This guy, like, strangled her, like, hurt her, and now she's at her building, and she's genuinely scared to sleep. And
I
just
heard these messages too.
so this girl was my friend at the time. Just like anybody would, like, if your friend is telling you something, like, you stick up for your friend. Why would she voice memo us and come into work and be like, this is what happened, she had a giant bruise on her neck? Like, what reason do we have not to believe her?
She actually like filed a police report and like people thought like we
It was
hired
fake,
cops
yeah.
to like act like.
Wait, so she did file this?
Yeah, that wasn't fake. Like, all that was completely real.
Wait, so what actually happened? Do you guys believe her?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I believe something happened for sure.
Something definitely happened.
We
like,
don't know
what
what
happened. Like, I don't know if I can trust her really, but the reason why everyone thought that we like set it up is because Megan's friend came out. I don't know if you've seen this.
Oh, I forgot about this.
What up? Hey, did you put anything in Banks' drink?
man.
He's saying that you did.
Is it possible that Team 10 went there to set up Banks and get them wasted?
I really, truly, in my heart, believe that these kids drugged me.
Like, he came home and was like, yeah, like, he assaulted her. And then, like, as all of it, like, went crazy online, he got super scared and said, like, fuck you to us. And, like, lied about the whole situation.
Went to like
on a phone.
Star.
I mean, you were there. Do you think it actually happened?
I do not think that was a possibility.
Yeah, and, like, on a phone interview.
I've known this girl since I was like 13. This has been like 7+ years of friendship, which is what makes this so hard for me to do. I did not see you assault anybody that night.
Just so that he could, like, clear his name.
Meg, you feel betrayed by Max? You feel like he stabbed you in the back by talking to Banks and being on his video?
Where is she?
I feel like I don't really know who to trust in this situation, because I feel like the only way you would know 100% what went down and who you can fully trust is if you was there in person, or they had it on camera, which if they do, send me the link. But unless they have it on camera, that whole time, that whole situation, or if he was in there in person, then you can't really trust nobody. That's hard as hell. I really don't know. I really don't know who to trust. I don't know who to trust. Like Banks, or is it Jake? Like I honestly don't know. I would have had to been there or know some other way in order for me to but I'm really on the fence.
I don't really know. Do you know anything about her now?
But if you saw her every day, it was like the bruise still there for like a while.
Yeah, like people thought like she like was wearing makeup and shit.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a bruise there.
Some of you don't think that this is real. This is a makeup wig. I'm just gonna use it.
That's why we say something happened. Like, we know something happened, we just don't know.
What do you guys think?
We should have looked into it more before speaking on it.
The main issue is you instantly made a video about it, used it as a balance, got questions, and like, oh, you put it in the middle of the
Yeah, it
blog.
seems like thirsty. Meg was assaulted by a man.
But obviously, we should have looked more into it, looking back now.
Yeah, it's just a messy situation.
But also, like, not to get too much into drama now, but if he was dating, or he's dating your ex, so I understand, because who knows how much shit there is with that.
Right.
I understand the instinct of, like, I hate this guy, he hurt somebody I, love, so, like, okay, let's make the video, let's put it up,
Yeah,
fuck
exactly.
this guy. So I understand.
That was my mentality, which was immature, but I obviously did it. I did that, and then like the next day, Alyssa's like makes a video on his channel like saying that like I assaulted her and shit. Like
She said you do assault.
yeah.
He dragged me down the stairs.
She also said that he assaulted me.
And you've physically abused Erica Costello.
Has Jake ever laid a finger on you?
Never.
And Erica, the fact that he has spit in your face and he's assaulted you too, and you can sit there and support him acting like this almighty, awesome person, you're weak and you're a piece of shit.
What did she say?
She like made it up. She basically said that I threw her down the stairs and like spit on her all the time, like all this shit. And that was like their rebuttal. They were like, oh, Jake said this about FaZe, like we're gonna say that Jake threw Alyssa down the stairs.
Because Jake, you're abusive. And you physically abused Alyssa.
And I lost like 300,000 subscribers.
And then what ended up happening? Did he just go away?
Kind of just like,
I mean, people still talk about it to this day.
yeah.
But their defense was, oh, let's turn this on Jake, and like, of course, like they just pull that out of thin air. Like people are mad at us, like let's make something up about Jake, and like everyone believed it because
Why not?
it just sucks. I guess.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions about her and that, but honestly.
views.
You know what? Just go fight PewDiePie.
I'm down with PewDiePie, bro.
Do you know him? Have you ever met him?
No, I haven't.
Does he actually hate you? Or do you actually hate him?
Who the fuck is Jake Paul?
Or you guys
I think we like each other. I could be wrong. I mean, I like him. I think he's funny.
Is there any YouTuber that you actually don't like? Or like that's been mean to you?
That's been mean to me? No, not like blatantly mean. There's definitely a vibe though. Like, I went to this YouTube Creator Summit thing, and like, I literally just like sat by myself the whole time. Like, no one was like, hey man, like your videos or like anything like that, you know? And I knew like, I feel like I'm complaining.
No, I think it's okay because like people don't see that from you. You're kind of always like pretending like you're fine. So I think it's interesting because I do wonder that like if you're so hated by kind of like a lot of YouTubers, people who've never met you, and then you go to something like that,
you would think like I'm one of the biggest YouTubers, right? So you would think like someone would come up and be like, hey man, like nice to meet you, or like there was like wasn't that. I don't know. I was kind of like the elephant in the room.
Dang.
If that makes sense.
yeah. Well, as somebody who's been hated for a long time, you know, it's taken me years. People now are nice to me, but back then, same thing. In a different.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's like very clicky. There's a lot of clicks in YouTube, I feel like. Yeah. But, you know.
Fuck, not everybody has this.
That's why I just stay here with Thor. Isn't that right, Mike? Oh my god.
Is it okay if I talk to you?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah. You guys should
I'm not
talk.
trying to like, you know, like steal your girl or anything, bro.
Still my girl.
Oh, I thought you please. Really? You can read people.
So what do you think about this whole thing? About me doing this, about me kind of investigating?
Yeah, I think it's really good because nobody really knows Jake at all. I feel like I'm the only person actually who like knows like everything about him, and nobody online ever gets to see that.
There's a lot of things that like me and him have been talking about when the camera turns off.
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck up like any of his family relationships. I don't want to piss off anybody in his family. I don't want to cause a big controversy
Yeah.
or a big fucking drama with the ex-girlfriends and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I also feel like a lot of it.
Is that stuff? Yeah. He's at a point now where he's been fucked over so many times by friends, family. You know some of the stuff off camera. Like that's hard to let go of. Could you picture being around someone after something like that happened to you? Never, right? Like never. So if he's able to, let out the window and like find things that make him happy, I think it should be exposed and talked about.
Let's turn the camera off for a second. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. We've been talking alone for a while.
Yeah.
But my main thing that I wanted to tell you was, from what I've seen today, but also just in a lot of research and from what I've heard from Nick and like other people that I trust, you are kind of like the only. This sounds so bad to say, but the only hope that Jake has of a normal life.
And it's really funny because you're not the first person that says anything like that, honestly. So that's really crazy that you can just like come in with a little bit of research and see that.
The only reason he's taking a break right now is because of you. Like you told him, right?
Yeah, he was training literally all summer for 3 months, and Jake literally does not stop. Like he doesn't, which is great. Like you should work very hard, but he doesn't know how to like be normal. That's the best way I can put it. He doesn't know how to wake up and like not be in charge or like feel like he has to do a million things. The fight was like a lot mentally and physically on him, but like I also didn't do anything this summer because we were just training for the fight, and I was just like helping him do that. So I was like, September is summer and you're not gonna vlog for at least 2 weeks. Like no vlogging, like we're gonna go do something, we're gonna leave, we're gonna go be normal, and you're gonna have fun and it's gonna be great. And to my surprise, he was like, I think he's finally ready to like have that
it's so hard because like I don't know why I have this weird urge to like get involved in this, but I never do.
You're like a godfather.
I just like honestly, once again, I just met his dad, and I'm not trying to throw his dad under the bus. I don't know any of it.
Yeah.
What I will say is working with family is bad.
Trust me, I know.
It's bad. It doesn't work. Even if you love the person and they love you,
It doesn't matter. I agree. Working and being family are meant to be separate.
You can go have fun with Jake. Go have fun with Jake. Use more shot. We'll see you, Mom.
The dad, great,
Greg, yeah.
is living here.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been living here for a couple months now. I know that Greg means very well and he does help with a lot, but him living here has put a lot of stress on Jake. Whether anyone's gonna come out and admit that or not, like I know that for a fact. There's just like a certain energy, like I'm sure that you kind of have seen it. It's just the energy shifts when he walks in the room and like Jake kind of, you kind of saw. It's just, it's not a good situation. And I think everybody in the house knows that. I know everyone in the house knows that because everyone tells me everything. It's not good to have him living here with Jake. Great, like love him, he's, whatever, but living in this house, not good for anybody.
I think living in this house isn't good for you, Jake, or literally living in this big mansion. In my dream world, I see you and Jake.
Yeah.
In a normal sized house.
It's so funny that you say that.
Dog running around.
Yeah.
And like an actual life. Just like this isn't a normal life.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's like
yeah, because like
there's a chef. There's like so many people.
it's sort of like having your own camp with the people. It's like everyone's here for a reason, and then there's Jake and I.
And then when everybody goes home, there's still a dad.
I mean, everyone that you see here lives here.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Everyone that you see here that you've been seeing like operate all day, they all live here.
God. I couldn't, nah. I mean, that's cool, but come on, everybody needs some space. I don't care how big the house is. I don't care how many rooms you got. You need your own space, yo, like. I mean, if anybody understands that, please let me know in the comment section, because space is just, it's so nice to have. God. And to be in a house like that, I know for a fact, I know there's arguments. Probably every day. Or somebody's getting irritated. Somebody's getting agitated. Something, man. That's just not healthy. Physically, mentally, emotionally, that's not healthy for you. To have all those people living in one house. Like, because I know how hard it is to even live in a regular sized house with like a mom, dad, brother, sister, and a pet. I know that shit's hard. Can you imagine this amount of people in one? Come on, they gotta make some changes ASAP, because this is not healthy at all.
Gio, the assistant, lives here. Adon, the trainer, lives here. Chad, Anthony, everybody that you saw this morning, they all live here. He doesn't do well with being alone. So I feel like that's why all of his friends, live here. He, no matter what, like even if they're not doing what they're supposed to be, he keeps them around because he appreciates people who he can trust to be around him all the time.
That's why he has you.
Switch it up.
He needs to move out. Like this needs to, Team 10 and all this needs to kind of go away.
I think it's the pressure of everybody relying on him like that. When you wake up every morning and everyone's relying on you to live, like whether you realize it or not, that's a lot of energy being taken from you, and like that's a lot of pressure on somebody.
It's not good. And this is something I don't even No, if I should say it, fuck it. I also think he needs to be his own person for a while. Because right now it's like the brother, the dad, the family, and I get it. Like,
I agree. And Jake and Logan are so fucking different. Like, I can't even begin to explain like the different qualities that they have. I think I agree.
Where's guys? We're supposed to be opening gifts.
No, you do it.
I've already done it.
No, you do it. Nothing. That's the way to do it.
I really do, because I think that Jake a lot of the time is pushed to the side a little bit, especially like they kind of are sharing management right now, and it's very clear to me at least that like it's Logan and then Jake, and there's only so long before you start to feel like resentment, because half the time it's Jake's ideas and like Jake's creative, and it's like he doesn't even get the full credit for it. So I agree with that, like being his girlfriend, but that's something he's gonna have to figure out.
do you think I should talk to him about it?
I think that'd be great.
Because, I mean, worst case scenario, right? He just hates me, he's mad at me,
And
says
you would
fuck
never.
you. And then I just say, alright, I tried. You know, best case scenario is he listens to me, because for some reason we have a trust with each other.
You do. You guys are like very similar in a weird way. It's
I
like
know,
creepy.
it's weird.
Oh my god! I know. Yo, we're literally the same person.
Yeah, it's like really creepy. I'm like, whoa. But
The
I
way
think
he gets quiet in certain situations and like kind of shuts down and kind of like whatever is literally, it was like looking in a mirror.
Yeah. And I think he appreciates honest people, and like you have no reason to come in here and like have done all this research on him. Like you're gaining nothing by telling him the truth or not telling him the truth.
Yeah.
I need more people to know people in his life. He doesn't have a lot of. He's all yes men here, like mostly.
I'm gonna tell you something. We promise not to tell Jake. Okay. So Katie
It's on camera.
is not my producer. She is
A licensed therapist.
so she's a therapist.
Oh, okay.
So the series started with me sitting down with her. She
Okay.
was breaking down what a sociopath is and what's
Right.
it. And I was like, well, I don't know if I'm going to judge it right in person.
Right.
So I was like, well, come and just be with us and just watch.
Yeah.
Off camera, on camera, whatever, right? And very quickly she realized, as I did, like, he's not. And he's just like,
No.
and yeah, he has a bunch of shit that he's done, whatever. But like at the core of it, now it's almost like a thing where I'm happy she's here because I don't know what advice to give. I'm not a therapist. And
Right.
She is.
Right. Amazing.
Having a bunch of people living in a house when you're trying to build a relationship and you're trying to work and your work is your house, is that
Well, it's hard when you mix areas in general. Like we know for the brain, like for instance, like an easy example is like if you study in your bed, then it's hard to sleep in your bed. Right.
Right.
Your brain associates your bed with like focus, concentration, and learning. Right. You're awake and alert, right? So then, in the same way, if you live where you work, it's hard for you to actually focus on one or the other. Yeah.
Nah, you got it. I'm not.
Obviously, his focus is always work. Right.
Who cleaning
I feel
that?
like a lot of people in this house could use you, to be completely honest. Like, I could probably use you once a week at least. At least.
Alright, well I guess we'll go join them back for the oh my god, the tent
The
is
tent's
made.
built.
There's a soccer field.
The yurt is built.
What the hell? Oh, I love that we didn't have to do anything. Oh, that's great. So we just talked to Eric. 2 hours. Yeah. And Jake trust.
Sorry, I had to fart. Sorry.
People that like is honest with me. Not that there's a lot of stuff I don't really know how to start talking about with him. This is we gotta go. Alright, well, I'll be back for the rain. Yeah, at some point.
Good, yeah.
You know, I gotta work out a little bit.
For sure. We're gonna fight.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so tomorrow. So I want to talk. We've kind of had a lot of like serious talks throughout the day, but I want to have like one solid serious talk tomorrow night at my house.
Okay.
So no squabbles, no ATVs,
Alright.
managers, no nothing,
Yeah.
no chef.
No chef.
We're gonna
Thor. Can't bring the
But yeah, I just want to like talk about everything. I want to hit every single thing that people want to know about. I also have a lot I want to know about. I'm a little nervous, but I feel like not.
I'm nervous though. Like I mean, I'm nervous. I was nervous today, but like I feel a lot better. But like, I don't know. I'm just kind of nervous in general. Like, just I've never like talked about any of that stuff. But
I think we just do it. We're honest. We talk, and like not worry about what people think. Because I know there's been a lot of moments today where you've been like off camera. You're like, well, I can't really say that because people are gonna think I'm trying to get pity, or people are gonna think I'm trying to get this or that. Like, I think we just have to drop all that. Because like, fuck it, if it's the truth, it's the truth. And then what happens, happens.
yeah.
Don't be nervous, because I'm not nervous. It'll be good.
I'm nervous, bro.
Hey, what did I say to you when we were outside the ATV and I almost died?
You said you trusted me.
I trust you. Alright, I'm gonna go.
Appreciate it. Peace out, Robert. Yeah. See you tomorrow. Bye. Nice meeting you.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't think that's who he really is. I mean, that's what we kind of learned.
This is so different from the Team 10 in every way. This is my Team 10.
I felt like the old mom. I was like,
Yeah, we met everyone.
What about Eric Cobb?
Eric Costello is coming here tomorrow.
yeah.
Where did you meet Logan?
No.
No, we did not. Maybe let's do a quick wrap up. Yeah, okay, let's What do I do? What? So here's the problem. Okay. I think I wanted to get inside of the mind of Jake Paul. Okay? I did that today. And yeah, a lot of it happened off camera because I don't know if it's, number one, my place to even like talk about that stuff with him on camera, like on fucking YouTube. Like it's just. But I also don't want people watching to be like, well, it's like you didn't tell us.
Yeah, you never asked anything. I'm like, yeah.
So tomorrow I'm, meeting with him and Erica's coming, and I think our goal is to let Jake know that he needs to like start his own life and like.
Yeah, put some space between him and people.
Yeah, just like, how do you feel about him?
He was very different than I thought. Like, based on all the videos we've watched and all the content I've been reading about sociopaths, just to better understand it, to make sure that I'm not missing something.
Oh, no.
Not neglecting the symptoms or anything like that. And there was none of that. And, like, he really gives to people. Like, he bought a huge home and has everybody living in it, essentially for free. Like, that's it. Like you said, like, I think he's just a simple guy, and he just wants people around him who he loves, and he'll spend whatever he has to spend to make that happen. And so I actually really liked him, and I liked Erica a lot.
I know, I liked her.
I don't know, I was like, we could be friends, I could really talk to you, you're very nice. And I'm basing it on what she said about him, because she knows him best, right? She said that she doesn't think anything's off limits. You know, where she was like, I think it's okay to ask. And so the way that I would approach it, but I would say I noticed like you shutting down, it reminded me very much of like my own experience. No?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sad. Oh, I don't know. I'm like, this is literally what the fuck. I understand that he doesn't want to lose his family. I 100% understand.
Of course.
He was very honest about that and said like, listen, me and my family have had our issues and stuff, but like I don't want to lose my family, because if everything goes away, like he said, I don't think we were filming, but he said if all of this goes away, the money, the views, all this stuff, like at least I have my brother and my dad, and stuff. And I was just like, what is this serious? What am I doing? I can't do that.
Well, we're not, like, the thing is, you're not forcing anybody to do anything they don't want to do. But just to turn the tables, if you feel like this is so personal to you, would you have wished someone would have told you or said something to you earlier? Or how could someone have gone about it to make it so that you could have heard that? think there's your answer, because it is personal and you, like more than anybody else would understand how he feels.
My goal, maybe, should be to meet with him and give him a chance to be honest about everything that's happened, all the drama, controversies. Let him speak his truth, and if people don't want to believe it, that's fine. And he wants to, even though he's like really scared. I'm gonna say if I believe it or not, which is, I don't know if I should. Fuck it.
I think you should. Like we talked about, I thought he was a bad person because of what people said was true. And so I think that if he's open to it, you can give him the ability to share the truth. In all honesty, even though he stays quiet just because he feels like it's not worth it, like people are going to come back with like 100 other fights to start and drama to stir up. This gives him the one opportunity to speak his truth and say it. I think he really wants to. Because he's been quiet, but I think he'd like to get it off his chest. I know.
We texted after and we were like, I was like, please don't ever tell Jake, I don't really want this to get out, it was so stupid. And he was like, listen, I'm a savage, I'm a maverick.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Bro, you need to come to the Team 10 house right now.
Alright, what's going on?
Your number one fan is here, bro.
Okay.
How fast can you get here? Alright, I'll see you then.
Alright.
Yeah, just in your private jet or your flight. Alright.
Whiskey actually comes on a jet.
He has helicopter, it's close,
Yeah.
It's not worth flying the private plane.
He's a helicopter?
Yeah, he lands right back there. No, man.
I believe it.
Oh my God. Justin Roberts.
Justin
Come here, Rama.
Roberts.
This is your biggest fan.
Is it really?
Not him, him.
Justin, I'm not. I'm not worthy.
We listened to Six Figures and he's a fan. We didn't even know he was a fan.
Yeah.
And we
I
literally
thought I was
called him.
being pranked.
No.
No, we love you. Sorry, I know it sounds like a prank, but it's very real.
I didn't know I had a number one fan.
Okay, questions. Your life, what is it? What do you do? How do you, how are you so rich? What does that mean? Come on.
How did you have six figures when you were only 4?
Yeah, what does that
That's what
mean?
we want to know.
So, 6 figures when I was 4.
6 figures, I was only 4.
It was, money does grow on trees. So, I was actually born, I was planted on one of those trees. Yeah.
It all makes sense.
And your grandpa being the Pope.
Thank God my grandpa is the Pope.
Yeah, he actually is the Pope. Yeah, I was at the Vatican a month ago, yeah. Went to go visit. Yeah.
Well,
Hey guys.
where the fuck are we?
Is it weird that I feel a certain way towards Jake? I guess empathy or something. After this video, it kind of makes sense why Jake does what he does. Granted, I don't think he should do what he do on a level that he's doing it, but I understand why he does the things that he does. But come on, Jake, I have to fart. I'm sorry, we're family. That was kind of disgusting. I'm sorry. I told you I had to fart. You could have easily muted me, turned down the volume. I'm sorry. We're a family. Enough said. But I mean, yeah, come on, Jake. Like, come on. You got to make some major changes to your life and the people that you surround yourself with. I'm not saying, you know, they're bad influences, but all I'm saying is change can go either way. Change is iffy. Change can be 50-50. Either if you make a change, a drastic, dramatic change, to your life, that can either be a good thing, a good change, or a bad change. It's like it's 50-50. But I definitely agree with Shane on like the Team 10 house. Please let that go. Or have like a pause on it or something. And definitely lose Team 10. Not probably lose them for like forever, but at least like man. God. That is just so unhealthy. I mean, it's like I said, it's awesome, it's dope. Living in a house and having all those people there and just having fun, almost 24/7. But it's like you have to know when to stop. You have to know when enough is enough. Like I think Shane said that Jake was always getting like pushed aside because of his brother. He never had the spotlight or something like that. And now he does, but Jake, man, and I understand that. I guess you want to feel important. You want to feel that people notice you. You want to have that sense of, Jake, what do we do now? Like, yeah, I understand that, but and I understand that you don't want to feel alone, but then again, that's and it's awesome to have friends. But come on, living with you, man, 24/7. That's why you have your girl. That's why you have your rock. That's why you have her. So you don't feel alone. So you have that company. I just think personally you need to make some dramatic changes to your life. Yeah, because something has to change. Please, God, please. But yeah, I definitely agree on some of the things that Shane said. And honestly, I feel like Erica is a great girlfriend. Granted, I haven't seen a whole lot. I've only seen what Shane, like in Shane videos, how she acts and how they act. But you need to make some changes to your life, brother, ASAP. Otherwise, it's not gonna be bad. Like the end result, it's not gonna be pretty. It's cool to have a team with you, a team of your friends, and y'all get together and make a couple of videos. But it's but like, and then like, I think normally what I think people do is like get together, make a couple of videos, and then disperse and go about their business, go back to their each individual homes, not come together, make video or a couple of videos, and you're still with it, like that's kind of weird. I would not want that at all. I would not want to live in a house with that many people. Hell no, I couldn't do that. I'm not claustrophobic, but if I had that amount of people in my house, regardless of how big the house was, somebody will have to go. A couple of people will have to go. But Erica does seem like, your rock and holding you together and keeping you at a level that, you probably have never, or at a level that you haven't been at in a very long time. And I think you need somebody like that. So I think Erica is definitely a good fit for you. Sorry, but I definitely think you should make some changes to your life ASAP. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.